Hey everyone, Rufus here. Coming at you with my first video. I'm gonna be playing some GTA, Black Ops, Rocket League, Overwatch, any new games I feel like that are nice. I tried to show off the car, but it got destroyed on the drive over here. But without further ado, let's get right into the story. This is a story about how me and my friend got caught smoking weed, destroyed my mom's car. So let's get right into it, guys. So Memorial Day weekend, I think it was, yeah, it was junior year, because I'm a senior now of high school. We decided to take the take my mom's shitty Honda Odyssey up to the shore for a week for Memorial Day weekend without telling her. I said I was sleeping over his house, and he said he was sleeping over my house. But the fact of the matter is, I picked him up and we decided to go to Wildwood to try to party. We we probably should have asked, and they might have let us, but my brother's grad party was coming up, and my mom was making us work overhaul, getting it ready, and I knew she wanted to let us. And his parents are Jake's. I'm gonna call him Jake for the sake of the video. Jake's parents are very strict and they know what goes on there, so they wouldn't let him. And if you don't know what Wildwood is, it's Wildwood, New Jersey. It's basically a shore that people from our high school party at. So we go down there and we decide to smoke weed in the car on the way up there, which I feel I wasn't exactly keen to allow it to happen at first, but they convinced me. They kind of peer pressured me into it. And I figured it could air out, and they were saying it could air out, and they do it all the time. I didn't know, but I felt it had a whole day to air out, and we are going on the highway. We were on the highway at the time. By the way, guys, this is very stupid. I would not recommend doing this because you will get caught. They can smell it. My mom smelled it, and she nailed me for it. My mom called his mom. I didn't hear from him except from out of school for months. He was fucked. My mom was a little more cool about it, but she thought I had like a drug addiction, and I was like, Mom, weed's not that bad. All right, calm down. I will not die from weed. She's like, I don't want you to become an addict. You could go over to cocaine. I was like, Mom, please, just stop. But there's more to the story than that. So once we get up there, everything's cool, right? It's drizzling a little bit, but it's only a drizzle. I figure we're fine. And if you've never been to Wildwood, guys, I gotta tell you, it floods a lot. But I didn't know that at the time because I'd never been to Wildwood. So once we get up there, the rain just keeps it gets worse and worse. But we eventually go to our friend's hotel, which was a shady ass, more like a motel than a hotel, more like a shitty motel than a hotel. So we get there and some random drunk guy is punching the door, like the door down the hall, full force, screaming, and some ladies in there like hysterically crying. And so she's crying, they call the cops, they take this guy away, and this is where it gets kind of funny. There's a short Indian motel like owner, and he just shows me and my friends a video of this guy flipping out and like is making fun of him, laughing at him. I'm like, and you own the motel? But I guess he's a pretty cool motel manager. So at this point, we gotta go back to the my car, me and my friend and our other friend, um, Antonio. Let's just call him Antonio. He's not Hispanic though. Let's just call him Antonio anyway. So we go back to the car, and these two shady ass looking dudes, tatted up, offer us $20 to give them a ride somewhere. And we're like, all right, easy $20. Don't judge people on what they look like, you know. We could make it an easy $20. So we all get in the car. We go, and it's raining really heavily, and it's been raining heavily for a while now. But we're still not thinking flood. We're just thinking it's a heavy rain. We'll be fine. It's gonna take 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. We'll be fine. So we go, and I'm sitting at the back at this point because I don't want two shady guys behind us, you know? If you're in a car with, well, there's 6 seats because it's a minivan, but if there's 6 seats, you don't really want two guys behind you because they can, like, I don't know, they could choke you out from behind, they could probably punch you or something. So I get in the back just in case they try anything. And I'm not thinking these guys have weapons on them at this point. But then we're about halfway through the drive, and I notice these guys have guns. One guy has a gun like in his like waist. Like if you've ever seen like a movie and like a ghetto movie and the guy pulls up and he pulls the gun out of his like pants. That's what this guy has. And he has tattoos, and these guys look like they might be some serious dudes you'd be able to mess with. But luckily we are able to drop them off, and we're good. We're good at this point. But it's flooding. That's the only thing. It started flooding before they got out of the car, and we're having trouble. And we're like, all right, dude, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here now. So we go and we try to get out of here. We try to like get back to the hotel or the motel that is with the crazy owner and the drunk guy that was flipping out at and trying to fight everyone. So we make our way back, and the weather guard is all types of fucked up. All types of fucked up right there. Sorry about that, guys. My mic's really being really sensitive. I don't know if I just yelled in your ears or not. But yeah. The whole way home, dragging, and I'm like, dude, we're fucked. So we haven't smoked weed in the car at this point in about 24 hours, and we were supposed to be back early the next morning. I said I was sleeping over his house, Jake's house, and Jake said he was sleeping over my house, but I was supposed to be back early for like church or some bullshit. So we end up having to sleep over because we're soaking wet. The car's like fucked up. We're tired from trying to fix this thing, and my friend is hung over from the night before because he still drank. I wasn't really in the mood because I knew we were fucked because I knew I wasn't gonna be back early enough, and my parents' car was fucked. But so pretty much we go back, and my mom my mom was relatively cool about it. Again, she thought I was like a cocaine addict because I smoked weed once, which makes plenty of sense. Do I regret it? I gotta admit, it was worth a crazy experience, but it was it was a time. It was it was not fun, but you know, sometimes the craziest things are not fun. And I gotta admit, I did get $10, so maybe I made a profit on the weekend. And the mechanic just got us for free because my mom got the hookup on that, so I didn't feel overly guilty about the car. I did lie to my mom though, and I wouldn't recommend doing that. Just go to your mom and ask her if you can go to the shore for the weekend. Don't do what I did, sneak out. Don't smoke weed in the car. Wait until you can still smoke weed, just not in the car. And I'm not trying to endorse drugs or anything, but if you're gonna do it, don't be a dumbass and do it in the car. But I think that's it. I'll be trying to come out with I'll be coming out with more as time progresses because I'll be getting the equipment I need. I'm really using the bare minimum right now. I don't even this is kind of a shitty mic. I'm using like headsets from 2010 that like my dad got me for 10 bucks. But until next time guys, Rufus, catch you later.